What's up everyone, welcome to a new live trading session. I haven't posted one in quite a while, but decided to get back into it this year, one of my goals. So I'll try to do this once or twice a week where I record myself trading live NQ or ES, the futures market. Now, I'm mostly likely gonna do this on Mondays because Tuesday to Friday I do run the live sessions with my community, with my students. So I can't really record at the same time while I do the live call. But anyways, so it's Monday, first trading day of the new year basically. Year's just started, 2026 is here. Happy New Year to everyone watching this. And yeah, let's get into it. We get the market opening in about 8 minutes. So let's see what we have. I'm currently watching for buys, and I have actually been watching for buys for quite a while. Now Friday we did have this big drop down, which in my opinion it was just a little bit of pullback for price to continue pushing bullish. This came right before Venezuela and everything that Trump did over the weekend. So, you know, today I'm expecting this area to get filled right here. Now, unfortunately, price already did kind of move. I did manage to get a few scalps in to build a buffer for the new session, but if I would have just trailed my stop loss, to be honest, and my position. So if I just trail my stop loss at break even and let the position run, I would have been done for the trading day. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. I don't really like holding trades pre-market. So you can see I took buys here at the absolute bottom and took profits here, basically missed on another 70 points. It is what it is. I did take another buy here, like a scalp trade. And again, I took a few points because it's just pre-market. I don't really like having trades pre-market. So that's why, you know, I took profits. So yeah, let's see what we have for New York Open. I am thinking about potentially getting a pullback back down. So let's see what areas we can look for. My goal again was to get this area filled. If we go down the 5 minute, we can see we have this huge fair value gap here. I was thinking somewhere around 25,640. That's where price would kind of top out before potentially going down, or we might just correct the entire move and push higher. So I'm gonna be focused on buys. I'm not really gonna be looking at sells. I'll only be looking at sells below, basically, let's say 25,520. If we break below this low and close, I'll be looking for sells down. We also have this opening gap here as a target, but until then, I'm just going to be focused on buys, to be honest. And there is a possibility we'll get a straight move up. So I don't know what I should do. I want to see the retest of basically this level that was just broken to see if we have a retracement here and then take the buy from there. But if we just get a straight push up, I think I'm not going to take any more trades today. So let's see what we have. This is the last 5 minute candle before pre-market. Now, usually what I like to do is I mark my pre-market open range and look for the break of that range. So now we have this high here and I will take this low right there. So I'll be looking between this low and this high to basically take a trade. All right, so we are breaking above the range now, setting a new high here. Price is just pushing before the market opens, so I don't really like that. I wanted a pullback to take the buys. Right now, I can't really buy the high. That's just it's not something that I do enjoy. And now, just looking back at it, if I just held my trade, again, I would have been done for the day. 34 points already, targeting the 25,640 level, which is almost getting hit. But yeah, this is something I'm working on right now, just trailing my positions more aggressive and getting the extra profit in instead of just taking profits. But pre-market, I like to secure profit, so I have that as a buffer to actually trade a near session. That's why I kind of closed my trades and made basically half of my daily target, which is like $250 on 50k accounts. And then my plan is to use the $250 now to go for a one-to-one and make $500, which is my target, my daily target. So let's see if we can have that. And yeah, just looking at one good trade, not gonna rush into it. And guys, just a piece of advice, like everyone is coming now, first trading week of January, they just jump in, crazy risk, you know, they try to make thousands of dollars in the first trading day of the year, and you gotta have patience. You gotta take it slow, you gotta build the right foundation and let results come to you. Don't rush the process. Don't rush into trades just because, you missed trading. We're professionals here. We trade for a living. So we don't trade for fun. We gotta have patience. So yeah, let's see. We're getting the market open here in about 2 minutes. We have the high and the low. I'm thinking if price can dip below the low here and then close above, I'm gonna take the buy. Hopefully, if we just break above, I don't think I will take the retest, to be honest, because we're already trading at the high. So I don't really like taking trades at the high. I think if we still trade above 25,600s, we will remain bullish. And I gotta keep in mind that most New York sessions for the past couple of weeks of the year have all been dumping NQ. So gotta keep that in mind. Forex is not really moving. We do have news in 30 minutes as well. I was looking at gold buys here on the retest, but kind of missed it. I did announce it to my students, so maybe some of them caught it. And yeah, ES again. ES recovered the entire move, so ES is also looking like it's going to continue high here, so that could mean NQ to move higher. I do like the pullback here. Let's see if we can come a little bit lower and not just straight up push up. If we do straight up push up, let's see. Crypto is also rebounding quite a bit, quite nice. The markets are looking lovely. If BTC can break these highs, we're going to head back to 100k, which means NQ will look at that. Just keeps going pre-market. This is something I do not want to see. How can you catch buys here? Only if I took a buy here, it's like 20 points, but I didn't. So let's keep watching. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get a straight push up, and I don't think we're gonna see any trades. I'm gonna wait for the first 5 minutes to close, but it doesn't look good. Trading at a high of pre-market, this will straight up go up, I think. All right, we're getting a dip down. Let's see. The market opened right here, and yeah, it's gone. God damn. Yeah, so price has pushed straight bullish, hitting the target that I had for buys. Now it's all about waiting for this 5 minute to close and see if we reject this area and come back down, or we just straight up continue up. Difficult position to trade. All right, so price has done something crazy here. With coming back down below the pre-market open, like this 5 minute low, we just retested that area. So I wanted to get long here. If I get a 1 minute bullish confirmation, or I would take longs, but looks like it's already kind of moving here. So let's see, this 1 minute close is bullish. I'm gonna enter a buy on the next 1 minute candle because we took liquidity, so we should be heading for a new high here. Let's see. I don't like how it's coming down here, so that kind of invalidates things for the moment. Let's see. 1 minute is about to close bullish, so I do think I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, bearish close. Bearish close. I don't like that. I'm gonna wait for the next. I'm gonna wait for another 1 minute candle. Hopefully close bullish, because I don't like that close weak to the upside coming down. I don't really like that. So let's see. 5 minute also pretty bearish. As long as we respect these lows and don't close below 25,600s, I think we're gonna be good to continue higher at this point. But we gotta get above 25,600 here if price is gonna continue back up, and it's struggling a little bit here. Let's see. 1 minute, about to close in 20 seconds. Here we get a bullish close, gonna get into the position, cover lows, but break lower. It's not looking great. So 1 minute did close below that level. 5 minutes as well closed bearish. So not a fan of what's happening right now, not gonna lie. I do need price to get above here if I want to take buys. Let's see. So price is tapping back here. Now this kind of gets invalidated. Now at the moment, I gotta see price respecting this and closing bullish on the 5 minute to even consider longs right now. Price is kind of trying to break low. I do like the 1 minute, so maybe I'll take the trade based on this 1 minute candle with 5 minute closing bullish. I think I'll do. All right, I just took longs here, covering the lows here for 50 points, and just going for a 1-to-1. Let's see if we can get a push here. This does look like a good setup. So my entry is. I got filled so bad here. 596.5. Cover here and take profit to 1-to-1. Very bad fill though. Let's see if this can play out. Yeah, it doesn't look too great now. It looks like price does want to continue bearish. I do like that area, but 1 minute is not giving what I want Alright, so I got stopped out here on the position. I'm gonna be looking at this next 5-minute candle to potentially close bullish so I can retake the buys. Because I still believe as long as we respect the lows and not close below. Again, my validation point for buys was the lows here. So as long as we respect that, I think we should technically still continue going bullish, but it's just struggling a lot here. Another 1-minute confirmation, but I think waiting for the 5-minute to close would be better right here. You know what? I'm gonna bet that this 5-minute will flip and close bullish, so I'm gonna re-enter buys right here. Gonna cover the lows, 40 points. And on this one, I'm gonna go for 1 to 2. ES is also kind of pushing, trying to break the highs. Look at that. ES is a lot more bullish. So I'm hoping that NQ can follow ES. Obviously, this is a high where price is struggling because it's previous daily high. But it should still continue higher, close above, and it's gonna continue going up. Just struggling quite a lot here. So yeah, let's see what NQ wants to do here. It's just really struggling to break this level. It's kind of annoying. Very annoying. Alright, nice. Going break even here on this position. Not a 1-to-1 yet. Almost. But I'm gonna go break even and hopefully this continues to TP2 right there, and I can recover the loss and 1 hour profit. So the trade idea was good. Just didn't play out. 5 minutes. I think I'm gonna keep the initial stop loss actually. And let's see if this can run. The reason I'm keeping the initial stop loss is because 5 minutes is about to close and we may get a retest back down. So I don't want to get tagged out before price continues. But this looks kind of good, so it should continue bullish. There's no reason not to continue bullish at this point. So let's just keep holding and see if we can get the push, the squeeze back up for 1 to 2 here. Alright, there it goes. So it is starting to push with the next 5-minute candle, which is great. We should be going toward that 1 to 2 and finish the trading day here. Let's see, just need a little bit more of a push. Currently at a 1 to 1, just need a bit of a bigger push to finish my trading day in profit. So let's see if we can get that. So ES is breaking higher. You can see how this 5-minute closed bullish above the previous daily high and is now pushing back up. So that's exactly what NQ is following right now. So there's no reason for this to come back down, to be honest. All right, so we're getting a pullback here, which I don't like. But yeah, I'm still keeping the initial stop loss because price most likely is going to retest this entry point here, this order block, before continuing higher. But just giving it, giving it room, having patience with it. I do trust my bias quite a lot, so this should come back up here. ES is just retesting the recent broken high, so that's all good. We do have news coming in 12 minutes, so let's see what those news do. Alright, so we're back into the drawdown here, which is not ideal, but I mean, it should still continue back up. So hit a 1 to 1, but now we're pulling back. Let's see if we can respect this area. Alright, so we're back into profit, which is pretty good. Just gonna have patience. Those news are coming in 9 minutes, so nothing to worry here. Just a retest as expected. Nice 5-minute close. Let's see if we can continue pushing up higher to that 2R. Alright, so we're still respecting this area, just retesting quite a lot, ranging here before news. So having patience, waiting, and keep waiting for... I only went to a 1 to 1.39, so not enough to take that profit. So yeah, let's see. Alright, look at that. So we're pushing back up, which is great. You see guys, patience. Gotta have that patience. Yes, look at that. People jumping into short at the breakdown below previous daily high, and now it's coming back up. So it's still bullish, and I do believe we're gonna create a new high of the day. We're gonna respect this low. Just a matter of patience and waiting for that to happen. So let's see. Alright, so just playing around here. We got those news coming in 5 minutes. So let's see if we get a push up and a squeeze up. Setup is pretty nice. Like, this is textbook. I do like it. Quick retest back down. We did take a stop loss, which was unfortunate here. I think we were a bit early. If we just wait for 5 minutes to close, right, bullish, we'd have entered just this position and not have taken a stop loss. But you can't always avoid that. So let's see if we get this here. Looks like we're gonna get it, to be honest. Gold is pushing up, so everything should follow. BTC is also pushing up, so NQ 100% should continue pushing up here. There is no reason not to. Question is, do I want to extend the take profit? No, I'm not going to be greedy. This right here, I'm going to hit my profit target for the day. So still at the entry point. We're testing this level like crazy, but we're still holding it. So 3 minutes left here. Let's see. All right, news coming in 1 minute 30 seconds. We're still at the entry point. Still playing around that level, still respecting it. ES broken a little bit below that previous daily high, but I think it's still bullish. Gold took the highs here and looks like it wants to push higher. So let's see what these news do. It shouldn't do anything crazy, but it should give some momentum with a new 1 hour candle. So NQ sometimes waits for that. We got a big wick to the upside to get filled. Stop loss placement is pretty good at the low here, so I think it still looks like a good setup. All right, pushing back here. Let's see. Gonna take a full 2 hour profit, and that's gonna bring. I'm basically gonna make around $400 per $450 per 50k account, which would basically total to like a 19k day. It's pretty good. So let's see. Trying to pop above here, but still struggling. ES back above that high. Yeah, looks like we're slowly pushing here, which is great. Gold also pushing higher here. Everything's trying to push higher, squeeze higher a little bit. So yeah, looks good. We do have news tomorrow. Yeah, no, not tomorrow. This week we filled with news. We have ADP on Wednesday and then NFP on Friday. So that's gonna be quite crazy. But anyway, I don't want to bore you guys. Just been sitting in this trade for how long now? Yeah, this like 20 minutes stuck in this trade. Still struggling here, but still respecting the demand area and the order block here. NQ is playing with my feelings right now. Still playing around in the same exact area. There's a bunch of orders coming above on ES and Bookmap here, so look at that. NQ is just nice, very nice 1 minute, very nice 5 minute. Look at the wicks here, the order block, just retesting, rejecting back and above. Once we get a 5 minute closure above this area, we should push back there. But it's just struggling a little bit here. And this is why it's important to understand price action and understand the setup. If I went break even here, I would have hit break even like 1, 2, basically 3, 4, 5 times. Instead, because I recognize this is an order block, this is an important one because we also broke structure here on the 1 minute, and that is my flip zone and order block. So I know that's going to be retested quite a lot of times. I'm not going to go break even. I'm just going to cover the lows because that's my validation point and keep holding the trade. And we can see we're back at the same high right now. So hopefully this will break 2, 3 more 1 minute candles and we should hit that TP pretty fast. So gonna keep holding. Not gonna go break even. Not yet. We are running at over a 1-to-1, so basically recovering the loss here. But I do want to hit that 1-to-2 to hit my profit target for the day and call it and just finish trading for the day. So let's see if we can get a squeeze up here. So we're getting very close here to take profit. I think at this point I can, 5 minute, very nice candle closure above these highs. This 5 minutes should flip and continue bullish here. Was up 1.1.7. So if we take the high here again on 1 minute, I'm probably gonna manually close or trade my stop loss here. So just keep waiting. All right, guys. So closed right here at around 70 points, just because I want to call it a day. Took profits. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. But yeah, nice 1 to 1.75. So didn't hit the $500 that I wanted. Let me just share my trade sinker dashboard, because as you guys know, I'm copying trades on my trade sinker. So let me just, so all right guys, here above the screen you see my trade sinker. Again, live trading session. This is how I traded. So I built a $200 buffer basically before the pre-market. Basically, as I showed you guys, I took buys here, around here, scalped a little bit and made $200, then lost the $200 here, and then I went for almost basically $250 risk, trying to make 500, but I made around 400 something. So this is the PNL for today. As you can see in the 50k accounts, I made around 439, 423, 423, and on my top step I made 1.2k, and this is actually the start of day balance. So with this 1.2k, I'm sitting at around 6.87k on the top step XVAs, and I'm actually going to request a payout tomorrow morning for 50% of it. So basically 3.5k, 3.2k on each account, which is pretty great. I'm also gonna probably get my first payout on the Fun Family accounts because balance is at 53k. FunNext Futures, I'm thinking of getting my first payout now, half of the balance, 1.3k. Legends Trading should also be eligible for a payout. Lucid already took a payout at 1k, so I think I'm gonna wait to hit like 53k before I get another 1k payout. So the P&L card, if I just click here, I'm gonna put it in the thumbnail. So this is the P&L right here. Gonna put it in a thumbnail and post this on socials. But yeah, pretty good day so far, and actually pretty good day. I'm just gonna close it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, just a quick recap of the trade setup. I was looking at market to continue bullish, close some of this area. We did get a pre-market push right here, which was kind of hard to figure out what was going to do. And then we started getting a pullback back into this 50-minute, 5-minute order block. Look at that 5-minute order block right there before the push up, before we broke above this range. Very nice order block, right? Got pulled back there. Took a loss because I didn't really have patience. After this 1-minute close, I wanted to get in. I got a bad feel. Covered the low, got wicked out, right? And then we got another 1-minute confirmation and I entered base there. So from every point of interest, I want to see a strong candle to close in my direction and then enter on the next one. So I entered here again, 40-point stop loss, aiming for 1 to 2, but took profits right there with a 5-minute close. Should have waited for this 5-minute to close and then next 5-minute to retest the 50% of it. This is my usual trading entry, which was exactly this entry right here. So I could have avoided the first loss. That's a lesson to put in my journal. But then obviously trade management was important. We got a straight push up, almost close above my TP1 1-to-1. Then price just came down, kept the stop loss here because this formed a nice 1-minute order block right here on the breakup structure. Retested, played around, had patience, and then we finally got pushed the push up, and I took profits. And I do believe this will eventually go towards the high here and even higher, but it's already 45 minutes into the market open, made 19k, can't complain. So I'm gonna end this right here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.